Ooh, it's nasty down in there. Okay, now, the first thing you need to know about the Magna brake calipers is you have a little cap right here. You got to break that free. So again, much easier to do when it's mounted on the bike. Get out a screwdriver, get in there, turn that sucker out. This is the only one that I was able to get out of the three here. That one I need to get yet. Ooh, that's actually rusty. Why? I don't know. That one's been a bugger. I'm sure I'll be able to get it. I'm sure I'll be able to get all three, but we'll get there when we get there. So, unscrew that cap. Whoop. Where'd it go? That's all it is. But it gets stuck in there. I guess it's metal. If it's rusty on that one. Yeah, little metal cap. All right. Now that you're in there, you got to find the right Allen key. Or hex. Hey, I got the right one. What is it? 5mm. So, your 5mm, that's gonna pull out this pin. Look how dirty this thing is. Dirty, 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 grimy. I might throw these in the ultrasonic cleaner. Not the painted parts, but this thing is nasty. It really needs to go through some sort of clean cycle. So there's that. And then, I don't know, is that it? Oh, so once I get this pin out, this will swing up out of the way. Doesn't look like there's any other thing that needs to come off. So yeah, I will turn this guy, get him out, and show you how we do. And just like that, look how grimy. That is nasty. That needs cleaned up, and you probably take some steel wool to it. 0000 fine grade steel wool to it. But that screwed right out of there. And then the pads fell out. I don't think I've ever seen brakes this disgusting. Look at that. There's decent pads on there yet. They're just so gross. And then that's the one that's been left open. That's nasty. Wonder if I ran this to the ultrasonic cleaner. Do you think the paint would come off? I don't know. Maybe it's worth a try. And then there's our pistons. They're just super dirty. There's grime and dirt everywhere. There's our slides. Those are covered in filth. Everything needs cleaned up. The other slide down there, you can't even tell where it is because it's just covered in dirt and grease and crap. So that's where we're at. And then at this point, here's a slide right there. And I could probably push that right off of there with two hands. So anyway, this needs cleaned. A little bit deeper. Pull off this arm or the mounting thing. And mounting bracket. Look how grimy. There was grease in there, but ooh, she's not sliding easily. And you can see down there, it's relatively clean in there, but on the edge it's gross. And whatever this is, there's like some potato chips hanging out on this slide. That is not sliding to me. And then look at these guys. I think they're probably stuck in this position. Let's see if I can, yeah, the slide or the brake caliper removal tool worked pretty good on the other one. So let's try and just pull these guys out, see what we got. All right, 21 is the size that fits in there just snugly. So I guess we'll go with that. I didn't really show you how the GY6 piston came out, but here you can see I've got her all tightened down, and we're basically just rotating it, and it came loose. Here, can I hold this? I don't know if I can hold this. Let's see. I can set you guys up over here. Maybe you can see what I'm doing here. Set you here. How's that? I'll just stand here. Check this out. So we're basically just rotating this out, and it's coming right out. Just rotating it. there we go. That sucker's free. Just like that. And then how does this look? Looks relatively clean in there. Not too bad. So on to the other one. Okay, got both of them out. While they were on the slide hammer, I just wiped them down with the rag. Didn't do anything else yet, but had to use the actual slide hammer attachment to get the this guy out of here. So when you want to get it out of the bore, if it doesn't come out easily, well, you obviously need to loosen this up first so that this loosens up, so it's not expanded in there, then it really won't come out. Loosen this up, and if you can rotate it and pull it, you might be able to get it out. Well, I had to attach the slide hammer, hold on to this, and pop it out. Just hold it, pop it out with that. If you need more of an explanation on how to use this stuff, let me know. I'll do a separate video on that. But for now, we're looking at this brake caliper. These, I think I am going to put these in the ultrasonic cleaner. See if I can just get those cleaned up on their own. I wonder if there's any rules to putting brake pads in an ultrasonic cleaner. I don't think it would destroy them. I feel like it would clean them up. So anyway, the pads, this guy holds in this end, and then they just rest on the other side. Wherever that is. I don't even know at this point. So if we would run the caliper through the ultrasonic cleaner, obviously you don't want your rubber parts in there. It'll destroy those depending on what you're doing. And I kind of want to do it because they look pretty nasty down in there with old brake fluid. I'm not sure if I can clean this up. Now, I could pull out these seals right here. They should be replaced. Ew, what is in there? That's disgusting too. Well, you see why this wasn't working very well. And here's our bleeder nipple, not breeder nipple. There's under the dust cap there. So yeah, that should probably be just metal colored, not yellow. So that's the brake, front brake for a Magna torn down, a 3rd gen Magna. So I'm gonna try to think what all I can put it through the ultrasonic cleaner. It'll probably destroy paint and rubber for sure. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just take them to the parts cleaner, which I don't have, by the way, and scrub them all up. Maybe, I don't know, let them soak in something. Soak in some Dawn dish soap, because that cleans up oil, right? It's petroleum based, like brake cleaner. So anyway, this is what we've got torn down, and maybe I'll do a part 2 instead of making this really long. You can see why this brake was not working. These are pretty dry, and these are disgusting. This slide is not sliding. This slide is not sliding. And then there's just lots of junk inside. Glad I pulled that off and put new brake fluid in. Whatever bike this came off of, I don't even know. Did I buy this on eBay? I don't even know where these come from now. I've got 1, I've got 2, and I've got 3, all loose brake calipers. So I don't know where anything's at anymore. I need to get organized. All right, guys, first thing I did was throw all my brake caliper parts in this Dawn and water solution. Gotta soak it a little bit, and then I'm going to take a scrub brush and get in there and just knock some of that dirt off, and then I'll throw it in the ultrasonic cleaner, see how it cleans up. All right, did a little scrubby scrub, and it's pretty greasy, so I wasn't getting a lot off. I mean, I turned my fingers black. Can't really see it. I wiped them off. But I'm gonna let the ultrasonic cleaner do the work. Now, I didn't take anything off of this. The rubber boots are still on there. I hope they survive. I'm only using pine saw, so I don't know. I was told it won't damage the powder coating. I don't know what it would do to paint, but you know, let's see what happens. There's still a lot of grease on there, and I don't know what this thing does. Like, I ran a carb set through it, and then I sold the bike and didn't get to work on them. So anyway, I have it set here to heat up. It says it's set at 40 Celsius. Not sure that's what I need. I need to look at the recommendations, and I'll get this set up the way it's supposed to be. But for now, there you go. Here's the parts, and you can just see there, that's pretty greasy. I did scrub them with a toothbrush. It came up a little cleaner, but they're just super greasy. So let's see what the ultrasonic cleaner can do. These are pretty clean, but I guess not. I didn't work on those yet. So anyway, let's see what happens. Okay, to be perfectly honest, I ran the ultrasonic cleaner twice with this first, and before I realized I didn't turn the heat on, and then I ran it one final time with the heat on, and I think that's what did the best. It didn't really clean up that great. Now I got it out between the cycles and scraped it up, or brushed it off with a nylon brush, and the last time it came out, it's still pretty grimy right here. And this is, ooh, you can actually see. This came off of my finger. This is still a little dirty. I'm not too concerned about the brackets and outside. What I am happy with is the cleaned inside. That is exactly why I ran it through there. I wanted to get that junk out of there. Let me show you the actual bores here. That's what I was concerned about. And that worked out pretty good. Definitely cleaned up really nice. Now, you say, didn't you destroy these seals? Well, I don't know. I don't think I did. They still feel really nice. I left all the plastic on, and I ran it with pine sol. And I don't think it destroyed anything that I can see. The only casualty I saw was, I think this was sitting in the basket in the bottom, and I think I scratched it just from it vibrating on the bottom of the basket. So that took the beating. The rest of it, yeah, it was sitting upside down like this. The rest of this, here I'm going to take some steel wool, because I don't know, ultrasonic cleaning doesn't really take off grease, I found. So I'll just take some 0000 fine steel wool, clean that up, clean this up, clean these up. It didn't really, it's not going to take off that stuff. I might have loosened it up, and actually might have loosened it up. But I'm going to go ahead and just take steel wool to that. And then we can put her all back together. And like I said, I'm really happy that the inside's clean, and these slides are cleaned up pretty good. I'm just going to make a quick video while I reassemble this. Going to put some brake fluid on the cylinders as I install them, and also just on the inside here of the bore. You see we have two beautiful seals there. They could be replaced. If you went and bought a kit, it would come with, well, some kits come with this rubber boot, this slide. You can replace these if they're scored or junk. Comes with the rubber boot here, which in retrospect, I would have pulled these off. These rubber boots here, I would have pulled those off before I ran them. Ooh, I got to get that junk out of there. I definitely would have pulled them off before I ran them through the ultrasonic cleaner. You don't need moisture in there. That's just going to be a problem. And I had to scrape it out of here. Unfortunately, I'm not replacing these parts. Going to see if they work as is, because I have 2 more to do. I probably have a kit around here somewhere. Guess that's it for what it comes with if you rebuild this. But yeah, mainly I'm going to grease these up. Make sure you don't use excess grease. You don't want it coming out of the recess and spilling out, because that's just going to attract dirt and junk. So anyway, make sure, I don't want moisture inside these boots, but that's my fault. They would have come off real easy. Just condense this. I don't want to rip and tear them, but if they're going to rip and tear, if you take them off, they're probably good to replace anyway. So anywho, while we're at it, yeah, I said grease this, grease this. These are the slides so that the caliper can slide freely. Going to lightly coat this with brake fluid and the inside of here so they slide in, and basically put this on the shelf as a rebuilt caliper. These are nice and clean. They're going to slide good. You don't really have to, but sometimes I spray a little bit of like lubricant there just so the pads roll freely. And I'm going to clean this out also, so that's nice and clean and ready to go. These did clean up pretty good going through the ultrasonic. Yeah, I'll just run that a little bit. I did take steel wool, very fine steel wool, clean up these cylinders, and they came up super clean and shiny, so good to go there. So that's it for this video. Oh, this is what it comes with. I took steel wool over this and smoothed it up, got all the grime off of it. I think this is what the rebuild kit I looked at came with. So comes with that, and these seals, or these boots, and these seals in here. So anyway, thanks for watching. And yeah, ultrasonic cleaner did a pretty good job. As I said, I was really interested in getting the bores cleaned up and inside, and it did a super fine job cleaning up the inside. And actually, the outside looks pretty clean too. The heat did help a lot when I had the heat setting figured out and had it on. But now that she's all, that's a little grimy yet. Should have scrubbed that a little bit, but I'm not concerned about that. Yeah, I'm not concerned about that. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day. Get out and ride or fix your bike. Be safe.